This is a poem that I wrote trying to take the perspective of Muhammad Bouazizi, known to his villagers as Besbousa. Muhammad Bouazizi, or Besbousa, was the man who set himself on fire in Tunisia, protesting corruption. And this act of desperation and suicide sparked other suicides that were copycat suicides across not only North Africa, but also the Middle East. So this is coming from his perspective. Father died when I was 3. My uncle's condition was getting worse. There were no jobs for me despite my degree, and I can't seem to get enough money to put in my mother's purse. A man's duty is to feed his family. That is a service to Allah. No need to write a sermon if you're doing your job. So I pushed this cart with a sense of purpose. I've been doing odd jobs since I was 10 to keep my older sisters in school and to keep them fed, and to finally buy myself a work van. Here comes Basbousa, the villagers would say, looking in my pushcart. Which fruit did you bring today? But ever since I was 10, I've also had to contend with the mean streets of corruption, keeping my head above water. I could turn to dealing drugs to make some easy money, but if I'm arrested, then that's the end of it. My family will go hungry. So I chose something humbling. For loans, I've even had to beg. And every time business picks up, the police come knock me down a peg. They see me as a nuisance and push me around, but I'm not a wheelbarrow. I don't have any money with which to bribe. When the cop hit me, she also spit in my eye. I can't spare a dinar, I said, or any more of my pride. They say my revolution isn't spiritual because it isn't religious. Yet my soul was already on fire before my suicide was committed. They say my revolution isn't spiritual because it isn't religious. Yet if you had told that to me while I doused myself in gasoline, I would have said, I'm sorry, you're mistaken. A man's honor is a gift from heaven. It cannot be accepted if the last of it is taken. I am a secular Muslim. I don't go around making a fuss of it. Yet my dignity is no less spiritual because of it. And neither is democracy, for if man has what it promises to offer, jobs, bread, and liberty, then he has his honor. And if you agree with what I'm saying, it doesn't matter which religion you believe in. You have become another sister of mine. You have become a brother. And there's no such thing as heathen. After sacrificing my whole life, for you, this is my final sacrifice. To end years of injustice, and shadows, and silence. For a liberation, for a better tomorrow, for an everlasting change, I committed this act of violence so that you too might never have to resort to becoming a ball of flames. I have become democracy incarnate.